Well, it's finally time to put these two really good razors. But first of all, let me just start by saying both these razors are fantastic. And really the only difference I feel comes down to price. I think they're both machined well, they look great, they feel great, they shave well. Over here we got the Rex Ambassador, $249. And over here we got the Flexi Pearl, made in India, $80. So we got $249, machined and made and designed here in the US, which is important to us Americans, you know, keep it local and support your businesses. And then we got the Indian razor, so that's important. It's made over there in India. Yeah, so anyway, let's put these head to head. I'm gonna put these down because these are heavy. They both have here, let's look at the bases first. You can get, this one came with a base. This one's optional. I think this was like $90, something like that. So for the price of the base, you could, well, there's no hole. You can't use the Flexi with this one. Anyway, the bases are here. They're both heavy. The Ambassador is a lot heavier. And I'm gonna load them up with, now normally I would use feather blades, as you all know, but JC Alexander, who sent me this fine Rex Ambassador and some soap, which I'm going to use today, the pine forest. Smells good. Good stuff, JC. We had a nice conversation on the phone. Good to talk to you. He likes the, I don't know how to pronounce that, Nacet, the Gillette Nacet blades. He said feather first, Nacet second. Never heard of these. Let's try them. Yeah, let's try them out. Now let's see, do they both, I mean, they're very similar. Here's, the heads are so similar. Look at the design. There's a bit more of a gap there than on the Flexi. The knurling is different on it's a little finer here on the Flexi. The little adjustable knob is a little bit different here. So it's not an exact copy, but it's very close, very, very similar. Inspired by it, certainly. Okay, let's take the Flexi Pearl first, and they're both two-piece razors, which means in this case, you unscrew the bottom, and then the top just slides right out. I love that. I think that's a great design. Now you'll notice that it's flat on there, so you don't want to stick the blade on there because you're not going to be able to line it up as easily. So on the head, if you look, it's got a couple of guides. See those two little guides right there? So if we put this on, it'll sit in that weirdly, the shape of that is so iconic, that weirdly shaped thing. And I never understood why it was that shape until I realized, when I started using them, that it's to make it fit just about any razor design, you know? They want it to fit the ones that have posts, that have none, that have these two little things. So it just sits there like that, and those little guides are holding it. Now, the good thing I like about both of these is that you can hold onto the end and you're not really touching the edge of the razor blade. So what I'll do is I'll put it upside down first so that it kind of sets on there. And then, because this thing is like a piston, see how it goes up and down? I'm gonna hold down the top, make sure I get it in there correctly. And then I push up on the bottom and twist, and that engages the little screws, the threads, and then we're ready to go with the Flexi. Now, same thing, same kind of deal with the Rex Ambassador. Unscrew the bottom, top comes off. It's flat on the top there. Has a couple little guides, exactly the same. We're gonna take another Nacet blade, brand new. Still got the wax on it that keeps the little paper attached to the blade. Make sure that sits in there nice. And then I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna hold it by the edges. Wrong hand. Sometimes when you're thinking too hard, you think too hard. All right, does that make sense? Put that on like that. Now, in that, the Rex is a little bit better. It stayed more in place. Maybe it's just because of the way I did it. But the top of the razor stayed in place a little bit better. Okay, I'm gonna put it on, this is a fairly aggressive razor, so I'm gonna put it on 2. Put it on 2. And you can adjust these without undoing the top, unlike the vintage Fat Boys, oh no, where you do need to kind of adjust and open the butterfly doors so that it doesn't harm the mechanism. These you don't have to. So let's go ahead and put this on 2 as well. I almost undid it just out of habit. All right, so we got the Rex Ambassador here. We got the Flexi. Now I took a shower, did my hair, and it's time to put some hot water on my face. And we're gonna lather with one of my signature brushes. I think they're still available on DS Cosmetics. Look in the link below. I always put a link below. And JC's soap, we're gonna use that. It's got his initials in it. That's really cool. Still love that. Just a little touch, a nice little touch. And I'm going to hand lather. You should do this in a bowl. Ooh, it's just, when the sunlight's coming down, you can see, look at that. You see all the little bubbles floating around? It's like a winter wonderland in here now. And it smells like the piney woods of East Texas. Okay, put this down. Got a bunch of shaving cream on my hand. Might as well not waste it. Get that sucker out there. Smells good. All right, and then I'm going to wash my hands off so that I can do this without slipping all over the place. And we're going to go head to head here. We're going to do face to face. One side the Pearl, one side the Rex. And we're going to see which one shaves better. Now, of course, I don't want to dwell too much. I say of course, it's not of course, but I don't want to dwell too much on the price because everybody's different. Everybody can afford different things. What I think is expensive, somebody else doesn't, and vice versa and all that stuff. So we got that out of the way. We know how much they cost, $80 versus $249, around there. Let's just see how they shave head to head, okay? So I'm going to take the Flexi, and I'm going to do my left side of my face, and then I'll choose the Rex. And guess which side I'll use that one on? The left again, right? No, the right side. All right, here we go. New Naset. I think that's how you pronounce it. You know, I haven't shaved with the Flexi in a while. I've been using the Rex. The Flex and the Rex. How about that? Let's call it that just for ease of use. I haven't used the Flex in a while. And I'm thinking I prefer the feel of this one. I know I fell in love with it when I first used it before I tried the Rex. But I'll wait, I'll hold my opinion until I start shaving with the Rex. The King. Kang, baby. Yes, thanks again, JC, for doing this for me. I will clean it up, box it up, send it back to you. And thanks to your wife, too, who you said gave this to you as a gift. Well, not this one, this is the Flexi. But thanks for entrusting me with your fine razor. Okay, and I am putting these back in the little holders when I'm done. It's kind of right in front of me. I got them both right here. All right, let's go with the Rex Ambassador. I just walk around like this, like Two-Face and Batman, right? It does, even though the heads are so simple, so similar rather, I think I can tell a difference. I think I can tell a difference in the settings, at least. I feel like the Rex allows you to feel the blade a little more, which I like because I was using the one of the Alamo Fat Boys, and I was trying it on 5, the adjustment, and I just kept wanting a little bit more, like digging in, and so I put it up to 7, and it was like, what? So more on that later. Still got that second, the 1960 Fat Boy, Travis or Tubbs. Everyone's saying Crockett and Tubbs. I get it. I love Miami Vice too in the 80s. Okay, so there we go. There's the first pass with both. Ooh. Let me get equal amounts of water on my fingers because that was very, very similar. I'm feeling a little bit more on the Rex side though. A little bit more on the Rex. But down here, I feel like the Rex got a little bit better. So I don't know. We're still neck and neck. Head and head. I don't know. Face and face. I'm going to dip. Usually in between latherings, I'll dip just the tips of the brush back into the water that I have down here. Because it starts to, I feel like it dries out just a little bit. Not much. It's kind of like painting though. If you ever been an oil painter or acrylics, you got to know exactly how much thinner to use or water to use and watercolors and things like that. Same thing goes for shaping. Got to get that fine balance. I think you got a lot of leeway, but okay, here we go. Second pass. Got the Flex again. We're going to go across towards the middle of my face. It's a good razor, man. see. Yeah, on the bottom it says, you see that? Made in India right there. And on the Rex it says made in the USA. So there you go. Show your nation's pride by supporting your businesses. I got a lot of friends and viewers that live in India. So if you got the means, buy one of these right now. Just do it. I know you're eating lunch right now. Put that down, take a drink with you, and when you come back and shave with it, you'll thank me. No, just get a styrofoam to-go cup. It's okay, just cover your food, put the thing over, it'll still be there when you get back. You can zap it in the microwave. This is far more important than lunch. Hurry. No, I'm just kidding. It's not. Finish your lunch. Don't get dyspeptic. Don't get indigestion. Okay, there we go. There's the second one. I'm moving along pretty well with this thing, with both these things. All right, now the Rex. That was the Flex. Look at the precision. Look at the precision. Yeah, I can tell. You can feel the blade a little bit more on this one. And it's on a setting too. And that's what one of the comments said. And I apologize for not remembering exactly who told me. Because I gained a lot of good information from you guys and gals. But they said, this is an aggressive razor and he never goes beyond like setting 1 or 2. And I laughed. 1 or 2. But he's right. He's right. You got to know when to swallow your pride, folks. I know I didn't laugh at him. I was like, oh, really? Okay. See, generally, I don't... When I encounter an opinion that's maybe different from mine or seemingly different, I don't automatically just reject it. I go, okay, let me think about it. And I wish that more people were like that. We need to raise the empathy just a little bit, folks. Not enough to get run over. You know what I mean. Okay. It's kind of like putting water in shaving soap. You got to find that happy medium. All right, there we go. 2 passes. Let me wash my face. Actually, I forgot to do that last time, didn't I? In between passes. Oh, it's so similar. I'm still feeling this is a little smoother on the Flex side than the Rex. There's still a little bit more Rex over here. Down here, very similar. Well, it might be a little bit less on the Rex side. All right. Final lap, folks. Can the tortoise beat the hare? Slow and steady. Like I said at the beginning, these are both fantastic razors. And whatever you want to do, however you want to spend your hard-earned money, or if it's a gift somehow, I don't know. Whatever the situation, either one you're going to be doing great. Okay? Now, are there lots of other razors out there that cost a lot less than $249 that are fantastic? Yeah, absolutely. Rockwell, fantastic razor. All right, here we go. Final pass with the Flex. This is the Flex, right? Yeah. Oh, God. For a second there, I thought, have I been doing this all wrong? No, I haven't. I got it right. Professional, folks. Now, I'm not going to go for, nicks, like if I have more nicks on one side or the other, because that's just my bad technique and talking too much when I shave. I say that all the time, that you guys are, not going to have that sort of thing because you're not blabbing, usually. Oh, this pass, in case you haven't noticed, I'm going kind of at an angle. And you can hear there's still whiskers there that I'm getting, even though I've gone over it twice with a brand new blade. And that's why I do 3 passes. Get that chin. There we go. Down the mustache. Let's see. Ooh. Do-do-do-do. All right. Man, I wish I had one of these to give away. So if my friends over at Pearl Shaving are watching, I wouldn't mind giving away one of your Flexis. I mean, you know, it's very presumptuous of me, but just putting it out there. Not for me. I've already got one. I'm keeping this one. I'm not giving this one away, or that one. I'm giving this one back to JC. But I will clean it, sanitize it. I can't send you anything that I've grungified. I would feel bad. Always leave stuff how you found it, or in better shape than you found it. See those kind of signs in national parks? Don't litter, folks. Give a hoot. Read a book. Okay. Oh, I almost did the wrong. Oh, whoa. Okay, stop. Okay. Let me just rinse off. And then I'm going to do the problem area pass. Always, no matter what I do, always have to do this. Do I really have to? No, I don't, but I do. You know how it is. And then this, never as bad on my right side as on the left as far as leaving. Okay. Rinse. Do not repeat. All right, folks. Let's dry off. I'm wiping the counter down here. Oh, whew. Okay. Now, let's feel before we put on our bayonet butter, which I love. Gosh. Good night. No, they're both. Exactly the same. Exactly the same shave. Fantastic shave. Easy. Did I get any nicks? I thought I saw one starting, but it was so minor that it seems to have already just stopped itself. And nothing on this side. Oh, man. I tell you what. Go get them. Go get one. Go get one or the other if you don't have these. I would tend more towards that, just pocketbook-wise, more friendly. But, you know, they took this from this, but they took this from an earlier one. So, you know, it's the old thing. What is it? Talent borrows and genius steals. That you ever heard that before? So, and they changed it. They didn't make it exact. So to their credit, that's good. Both great razors. Thank you, first of all, to the people at Pearl over in India for sending these things to me. And their other razor, which I've forgotten about. Where is it? Where is it? Oh gosh, here it is. I can't even remember the name brand, but this is another great one. Before I got the Flexi, and I keep it down here. That's great. So thank you to JC Alexander as well, and to your lovely wife. Thank you both. And he said he's sending me some other stuff, so we'll see. Yeah. All right, let's put on some bayonet butter, and then that'll be it, folks. We got this stuff. Oh, look at that. That's just enough. Made by Locks & Company up there in Honesdale, Pennsylvania. All right. If you've never had a really close shave like this, like what I just did, like what you just witnessed, if you've always kind of gone by with like some stubble or, you know, I'm talking about when you shave your face. I'm not talking about people that like to wear beards, you know, all the time. But if you've never had a truly baby smooth, just cheeks plump, soft, supple razor shave, then you haven't lived yet. If you've been, you know, dealing with electric razors and cartridge razors that cost too much and don't do what you want them to do, there's a whole world out there. Not just these two razors, tons of other ones in every price range. Give them a try. Thanks for watching, everybody. I hope this was interesting. I'm going to clean these things up, send it back to JC with, who knows, maybe I'll throw a little secret present in there or something. But yeah, so I'm glad you all watched. If you have any questions about this or anything else, I can't necessarily answer every single question, especially ones that I feel like I've answered in all my videos. Like, how many shaves do you use one razor blade with? 4 or 5. I get that one all the time. I don't know why. Anyway, have a great weekend, everybody. I'm going to get out of here before my hair falls, collapses, and kills me. Love you all. See you very soon. Happy shaving. Have a great weekend. See you on Monday.